Okay guys, so somebody asked to see my settings in the comment section on one of my videos, so we're gonna go through my settings, have a quick look. This is my first commentary that's coming straight off the dome, so you'll have to bear with me. But yeah, let's get into it and have a look. So starting out with the settings for the actual game, we've got allow lesson hints turned off. I'm level 171. For anybody who is interested, I don't need lesson hints. There's nothing the game can tell me that I don't already know. Objective pop-up, we want that on, so you know, basically I know where the objective is, where I'm going. We've got button hints and vault hints turned off because they're annoying. Allow VIP turned on. That basically means that in the ambush game mode, it'll let me play as the VIP. View Bob, that's basically camera motion that goes up and down. I don't really notice it. A lot of people turn it off. I've never turned it off, so I must be used to it. I just keep it on. Camera animations, I've got that on. The more animations, the better. Death camera, that's basically a cheat code for the game. I don't think it should be in the game, full stop, but it is. So basically, if there's a sniper perched up in a nice position and he kills me, I know where he is, so I'm coming back to kill him. That's it. I don't think it should be in the game, but it is, so we'll turn it on. Language, obviously depending on where you're from, pick your language. Mine's English. HUD, turn that on, because if you've got that turned off, all of this stuff don't matter. But yeah, we keep that on. We'll put the compass on. The compass isn't on by default as well, so you will have to go in and turn that on. It's better than shouting left and right. Obviously, if I'm facing you and you shout, oh, there's a guy on the right, I'm going to look to my right, not your right. So yeah, turn the compass on and start calling out with north, east, south and west. Just makes more sense. Show fire mode selection, you want that turned on. There's nothing worse than rounding a corner and accidentally being in single fire, holding the trigger and putting one bullet into someone, meanwhile they're mag dumping you and you die. So you want to know what selection you're on. Anything to do with cosmetics, I'm not interested in. I don't buy them, so I mean, turn it on or off, it doesn't matter to me. Team colours, you want them on. So I've got blue, red, neutral is grey, friend colour is green, and observer's like a yellow colour. Obviously you can change them, you just go into the little numbers and adjust them. It'd be better if they had a colour wheel, but they don't. It is what it is. Opacity, obviously I've got this turned all the way up. I'd suggest you do the same, because you turn it down, it makes it very hard to see the colours. So keep it up as far as it'll go, 100. You don't want to be team killing, so yeah. Spectating, I'm a beast, so I never spectate anyway, because I never die, so that don't matter to me. Controls, auto lean, I've got that off. If I need to lean, I'll just do it manually. However, bipod, I've got that set to automatic. If you go up to a window ledge or something, all you have to do is aim down sight and it'll put the bipod on for you. I mean, you can put it on manual if you want, but it's just another button to press, so I turn that off. Controller layout, I've got it set to standard. There are a few others, alternative, left-handed alternative, modern, classic. I've gone through them a bit quick, but if you want you can pause the video to have a look. Look sensitivity for the Y and X axis, I've got them set to the same. I suggest you put them on the same. I've got it set to 1.5, but obviously that's a preference thing. If you've got really good reactions, turn it up. If not, if you're like me and old, keep it kind of low. I ain't got it on invert because only weirdos play with inverted axis. Aim sensitivity curve, I've got it on dual zone. I've never changed it, I don't know what they do, just keep it on that. Aim down sight sensitivity is on 1, scope sensitivity is on 1, and they're both lower than my look sensitivity, so that I can make like finer movements while looking down sights. Same with focus. Obviously, if you hold your breath, I want to be able to make minute movements, so I've got that on 0.6. All the scaling options, obviously this basically means like 1.5 times, 2 times, 3 times, 6 times, 7 times. It's basically how far you're looking downrange. So I've got them all set to 1, but I mean, if you can, for example, keep that on 1 and that one on 0.9, that one on 0.8, 0.7 and so forth, like all the way down. It basically just it'll slow down your aiming when you're aiming further out, but I keep them on 1. It's just consistency for me, so there's that. I don't know what any of these mean. They're all set on default. The vibrations is on 0.5, but I've got that turned off on the controller anyway, so that don't really make a difference. I could put that up to 1 if I wanted to, and it wouldn't make a difference. Dead zone for the left stick and the right stick, both my sticks work fine, so I'll just keep that as it is. If I had a dodgy right stick, I'd turn it up, but I don't need to. Video controls, I've got gamma set to 3.7, which is basically your brightness. The higher up you've got it, the easier it is to see people in darker areas. So, like buildings with no lights and shaded areas and stuff, you can see people a lot easier. Or a little hack as well, if you're playing a night map on co-op, you can turn it up to 5, and then you don't need to take night vision goggles, but I didn't tell you that. Field of view, I've got that set to 100. Standard is 75, or 70, sorry. But I'm on PlayStation 5, so I have the benefit of actually having a field of view slider. Whereas I don't think the old generation of consoles do. But yeah, motion blur, turn that off. I turn that off on every game. Obviously, if you want the full experience of being in a war, turn it on, but I keep it off. Dismemberment, keep on. There's no hit indicators or kill confirmed indicators on this game, so the spray of blood that you see from your enemy is a nice way to tell that you got the kill. Audio, I play on headphones, so I've got that set to headphones. All these volumes, I mean, you can put them up to 100 or whatever. A lot of people play without the music as well, they turn it all the way down, but I quite like the music in this game, so I keep it on. The ear ringing, I've got that on. Obviously it says mute ear ringing, so if you tick it, it'll mute it. I've got it unticked. Basically, if explosions and that happen, your character will get tinnitus. It just adds to the ambiance of the game. Voice transmit volume 100, so basically people can hear me clearly. If they don't want to hear me, they can turn the voice receive volume down like I have. I've got it set to 80, I think it's a nice balance. And the radio beep, I've got that set to not muted, because I kind of like it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all there is. That's the settings. So yeah, that was my settings. Obviously, a lot of it is subjective. All you have to do is play around a little bit until you find the sensitivity that you can get on with, and the nuances of the game, like the tinnitus thing. If you don't like ear ringing, turn it off, stuff like that. But I keep it on. But like I say, it's all personal preference. Anyway, that's it for the video. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.